Ha!
Kombucha.
Let's see, what surprises does the new season bring us? I think you're gonna get to see. Well, first of all, you're gonna get to see Jake and Rosa both in jail because they were sentenced to prison at the end of last season, wrongfully convicted, framed for a crime they didn't commit by Melanie Hawkins, who's played by Gina Gershon. So Jake's going to prison, Rose is going to prison, and the rest of the squad is going to do their best to try to get them out.
Yeah. What other surprise? We're going to have our 99th episode this year. We're celebrating 99. And that is, I'm guessing, going to be a big surprise because they haven't even told us what the episode is.
Correct.
So
they're keeping it under wraps.
Halloween is really exciting this year. It's a really big episode. And yeah, I think that, and there's really fun guest stars.
Yeah.
A lot that we can't say. There's like many surprises down the pipeline.
Yes.
So Tuesdays, right? You guys got the Mick, Lethal Weapon, and yourselves. All-star cast. Tuesdays after billing it.
Yes.
Something to do for Taco Tuesdays.
Awesome.
What's your favorite taco?
Ooh. Al pastor with corn, handmade corn tortilla, pico de gallo, and maybe a little hot sauce.
Now you're talking my language. Huh?
Ooh, for me, it's got to be like a tie between like very California like fish taco style, like Baja style, or what's like the really slow cooked carnitas.
Carnitas.
Well, yeah. No, I know carnitas are like, but there's like the.
Al carbón? No, what's it called?
I'm just blanking.
Not carnitas, the pork, the
The steering,
the pork. Yeah.
Pork rib, there's chicharrón.
No,
Not chicharron is like it's fried.
It's on the
Well, I think our last
It's not a
card
slab that you cut off.
But you know what? Everybody's struggling with
Al
that, so
pastor.
it's okay.
Is it al pastor?
Pastor.
Al pastor.
Al pastor is like, yeah.
The
It's
one-
even more.
the one
It's
with
slow.
spit.
You're
Even
talking about the spit where you're
Yeah.
like,
yeah. Anyway, those fail.
No.
all of them are
But
good
I still
though.
love tacos.
Who's gonna turn down a
Soft
taco?
shell over hard shell.
Soft shell over hard shell.
Yes.
Unless one time I did have these tacos in Austin that were deep fried hard shell, like those were really
The papa?
I don't know where we were, but I ate like 10 of them. They were great.
How many episodes in are you in?
7?
Seven. We've shot 7.
You can't reveal any guest stars.
I mean, we can reveal Tim Meadows, Gina Gershon,
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Lou Diamond Phillips, but everything else, like, we have to keep it secret.
So you're pretty close to syndication. Looking forward to those mailbox checks.
I mean, it's exciting. The most exciting thing about syndication, I think, is that we're going to hit an audience that maybe hasn't ever seen our show, that maybe doesn't watch our network that much, or doesn't go toward that show necessarily right off the bat, but it might like pop up for them. And I think I'm hopeful that like we're going to gain a lot of audience. I mean, like, I know for myself, the way that I discovered Seinfeld was through syndication.
Yeah.
My dad and I would watch it because it was on late at night, and he would come home from work, and it was like our one thing to bond to.
Yeah.
So like, I'm excited for people to discover the show, and especially like, I mean, I'm really excited for people to discover it with their kids, because like it's strange, but a lot of our fans are in that like under 16 group. It's like there's a lot of kids out there that like, and I think adults that want to share smart comedy, like good-hearted comedy with their kids, because I don't think a lot of parents are able to connect with their kids all the time on a lot of levels. So it's really nice to be able to bridge a gap, you know, and to give people something to share and talk about.
I know who my favorite characters are on the show.
Ours.
Who are your favorite characters?
Ooh. I think I would have to say Gina, because she's so mean in a lovingly way, and it just looks like so much fun. And
so much fun.
The way Chelsea delivers her insults as Gina is so brilliant, and I just always enjoy it. She cracks me up all the time. She breaks me. And it always felt like, to me, the most fun character to play.
She is mean.
She's so mean, but like in a way where you're just like, are we friends? I think that was really mean, but I think you're my friend.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I would say I gravitate towards like, I have a deep love for all the characters, but I like the complexity of the female characters the most. Like, I like them as human beings. I find them really interesting and funny, and I could see a lot of women that I know in all of them.
Yeah, because your character Rosa also has this level in there.
She's got like
She's very layered.
Yeah, yeah. She's got a lot of secrets.
How hard is it to get through the script? Because watching the first episode, it's dead on funny. And you can tell, like with you and Andy trying to get in touch with each other on the cell phone, it's like, how do you get in touch? Because I would be busting up laughing getting through that script because it's just so funny.
Yeah.
We do laugh at the table reads.
The
We laugh
table reads,
a lot.
yeah, especially when, and most of our scripts are so good and it's a fun time because that's the time that everybody gets to just laugh at all the jokes, the actors and the crew and everybody. So I love the table reads. They're so fun for that reason because then when we're on set, we sort of have to, lock it up and act. But yeah, it is. But we do break a lot. I break a lot. I probably am I think now Chelsea's the worst, but I held the record for a
Chelsea's
long
the worst,
time.
for
Yeah,
sure.
but Chelsea's the worst now. She's not even here today. We're just
poor
talking.
thing. Sorry,
We're under the bus.
So it's a great cast, and it's nice to see, like you said, you're almost at your 100th episode. By this time, people have left, and you get new people. But I mean, it's pretty constant. I mean, is it nice to keep working with the same people?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's like it really is a true ensemble. We work really well together. We work well off of each other. Now that we've had time to sort of learn about each other's rhythms and what people need or want in scenes, like I find that like my fellow actors can be really helpful to me in ways that like I don't really even know. Like how sometimes you just know someone's thirsty and you like hand them a water, like that kind of stuff. Like stuff like that happens. Like,
do you need a snack?
You need a snack.
You need a snack.
Yeah. I got you a
Sneaker moment?
snack. Yeah, like that kind of stuff. It's really nice to be in an environment where you know and love the people around you, and I think the work shows that. I hope it shows that.
So you were talking about the show is one that like families can bond over, and since we're still at a place where there's not enough Latinas on TV,
No, girl, it's so sad.
we are struggling. How does it feel to be a role model? And is that a word that like
That's
terrifies
cool.
you?
No,
Is
it's
it
so
crazy?
cool. Are you kidding? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Stephanie and I hear from girls a lot, like over social media, at panels we do or events, and that's really important to us because we didn't have that growing up so much.
yeah.
I mean, we had Maria on Sesame Street, but
I know. I watched Maria until like I was 13.
Same,
So I was like,
girl.
That's the only brown girl out there, I guess. But yeah, like I think we're really flattered and honored to be in that position. I think like it's a testament to the network and the studio that they trusted the vision of Dan Gore and Mike Schur when they were casting this. It's a testament to Allison Jones, who did the casting on the show. It's a testament to Andy, that they all wanted the show to reflect what they know Brooklyn looks like, and I think really what the fabric of the United States looks like. And it's incredibly amazing to have people reach out to us on social media and say like, it's so cool to see you. I'm dressing up as you for Halloween.
Yeah.
Or, like it's really an amazing thing. It's a privilege and an honor. Yeah.
and that we're not playing stereotypes.
Yeah.
I get that a lot on social media, like, young Latin girls that are like, there's a Latin nerd on television.
Right,
Like, there's a
right.
type A, sometimes annoying, very organized, like, she's me, and I've never gotten to
I've
see
never
her
seen that.
before. And
Yeah.
you realize how big that is. And,
Yeah.
how just my character, Amy, makes some straight A student in high school not feel so weird.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I wish I'd had an Amy when I was in high school.
We all did.
I was kind of the Amy.
Well, to that point, and what you were talking about earlier previously about opening new audiences via syndication, what would be some of the most, gosh, I can't believe you got a tweet from somebody in, I don't know, Yugoslavia or...
Well, I tell you, the one that did blow our minds that we got was Guillermo del Toro.
Oh.
Who watches the show. Apparently,
guys-
his kids got him into it.
And he's tweeted like
He's
4
literally
times
multiple
about
times.
it. We were dying.
Yeah, because he's like he's Guillermo del Toro. Like, so that was really cool. And apparently we have like very large audiences in Asia,
UK, Australia,
the Philippines, I guess.
Brazil.
This is really crazy. Like,
Yeah.
people from all over the world are now watching the show, which is really exciting. And I'm really happy to hear that the comedy translates so well, which I think is also a testament to our writing staff. Like,
Yeah, I love watching. Sometimes people will tweet us or tag us on Instagram of like the show, you know, dubbed in Spanish or dubbed in German. We saw
or
once,
Russian or
and
something once?
yeah, and it's
That's
so
neat.
trippy.
It's really neat.
One last question. So,
Go ahead.
okay. Since we were talking about casting, you know, like what's the like your worst horror story? Because we always hear these horror stories about, especially Latinas, you don't look Latina enough, or you're not this or that. I mean, or do an accent, like you're an immigrant. You're like, what does that mean?
I know, it's unfortunate there still is a limited view of what Latino, Latinx means. You know, like it can be so many different colors, it can be so many different places, it can be lots of different ethnicities. So like, I think it's a great thing that there are more of us being cast all the time, because it gives at least an American audience, and I can only speak for that because I watch American television, but it gives an American audience an opportunity to see that the large breadth of people that identify as Latinx, you know. I don't know, casting wise, like we've been very lucky because in the last 5 years we've been working, or 4 years, we've been working on this show, which casts us based on our skill set,
Yes.
versus just our other identifying factors. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
And we were so, when they booked us on the pilot, we just like couldn't believe that it was happening, you know? We kind of just, both of us were terrified of getting fired.
yeah.
And
Which is like crazy.
which
you
is
know?
crazy.
Like,
It's just 5 years ago, and we
were like, well, they're not going to hire both of us. They're not. You know, there's only going to be one. It's a network show. They're only going to have one Latina. Like,
yeah. And so we even like, because we were introduced by a mutual friend before we shot the pilot, and so when we went in to go do like the big table read, Stephanie and I kind of, you know, texted each other, and we talked about doing our hair differently to just distinguish us. And that was coming from us and our own
Because
experiences,
we've
nothing
experienced that
like
before.
from our showrunners or, you know, anybody that we worked with. We were just like, I don't know, we should probably just look really different to make sure that like they're, you know, it doesn't go that way because of our past experiences. We were just, you know, so, I mean, that's part of the reason that Amy's hair is straight and Rose's is curly. We didn't tell anybody. We just did it.
They'll never be able to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we'll tell
Thank you
everyone.
so much.
Thank you guys.